Definition of a graph. A graph G, V, E consists of a finite non-empty set of objects V1, V2 ... called vertices and a finite set of objects E1, E2 ... called edges. Each edge EK is identified with an unordered pair Vi and Vj. Unordered pair Vi, Vj of vertices. So we can see in the figure there are a finite number of vertices A, B, C, D, E, F. We denoted in V. We denoted it by V, and there are different edges A, B, A, E, A, D, and so on. So this is the definition of a graph. Now let us come to some terminology. Parallel edge. So what is parallel edge? Let us suppose two vertices are there and two lines are connecting in the same pair of vertices. These two edges are known as parallel edges. Okay. Next, pendant vertex. What is pendant vertex? If only one line has got connected of any vertex, this is called pendant vertex. Next, we come to a loop. What is loop? Loop is an edge in a graph that joins a vertex to itself. This is called a loop. Now we will define some types of graph. First of all, what is multigraph? Multigraph is there are no loops are allowed in this graph and more than one edge between two vertices. In this figure you can see there are the edge A and the edge A and B and the edge AC have parallel edges and there is no loop in this graph. Next, pseudograph. In this graph, loop and multiple edges are allowed. So we are taking a triangle ABC and here the vertex A have a loop and the edges BC have parallel edges. This is called multiple edges. Now what is simple graph? Simple graph is nothing but there is no loop and no multiple edges are allowed in this graph. Next, null graph. So a single graph, a single vertex in a plane is also a graph and that graph is known as null graph. Next, complete graph. Complete graph is denoted by Kn. If in this graph every vertex is connected to every other vertex, this is called complete graph. Here you can see the triangle ABC is a complete graph because all the vertex is connected to each other, and also the in this rectangle you can also see this is a complete graph because all the vertex are connected to each other. And next there is cycle graph. Cycle graph means the graph which contains a cycle and also it is the number of vertex greater or equal to 3. So in this graph there must contain a cycle and number of vertices greater or equal to 3, which is a cycle graph.